Chartemis Prime, Chartemis Prime, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit, Chartemis, subscribe, trying to guess the butt. Hey, what's up you guys? Chartemis Prime here, doing another top 10 video on my top 10 Marvel Legends action figures of 2016. As you can see right here, there are more than 10 figures, and this is not my top 10 list. It was very difficult for me to come up with this list. I spent a lot of time thinking about it. There were so many great Marvel Legends that came out this year, man. Now, I gave myself a little rule. I told myself not to use any figures that have a reused body mold. So it had to be all original body molds for my top 10. And as you can see here, there's actually quite a few figures that have brand new body molds that still didn't make my top 10. It was very hard for me to come up with this list. Some of the close calls, definitely the Spidey right here from the Raft set, that was tough to eliminate. The Black Panther, Mockingbird, Doctor Strange, War Machine, Rogue, these are some of my absolute favorite ones. Nico over there. I love the black suited Spidey as well. I mean, a lot of great figures over here that I had to eliminate from my list, but I thought all these figures were great. Anyway, let's get to my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2016. The fact that Marvel Studios gave us a cinematic Giant Man is unbelievable. I have been waiting for this for such a long time. So just the fact that this figure exists, it had to make my top 10. Is he giant enough? Hell no, he's not giant enough. He should be much larger. That's why I added the Hot Toys Ant-Man to my Marvel Legends display. But the fact that we have this very well articulated Giant Man over here that's sculpted out really nicely and has some really nice paint on it, I thought it was an awesome Build-A-Figure. Yeah, it could have been a lot bigger. That's why it's at number 10. But man, I am stoked as hell to have this in my collection. Now, while this is not my favorite Spidey 2099 suit, and the figure does not have interchangeable hands like I had hoped it would, I love this body mold. I think Hasbro really did a great job with this piece. There's a lot of complaints I have with it, aside from that, like the big head and everything, but I really like the paint on this figure, and I really like the articulation, and the main reason why it makes this top 10 list is for the future of this body mold. The body mold is just so awesome. I really love this figure a lot. Great articulation, great proportions, aside from the head, of course, but they could fix that with future molds. Hopefully they fix that. Hopefully. Gotta love that Olsen. Yeah, I'm so happy that we finally got a Scarlet Witch Marvel Legend figure. This is one of the ones that we've been waiting for a long time, and Hasbro definitely delivered on this piece. The biggest downside of this figure, I have to say, are the effects parts, which actually isn't that bad of a complaint, considering how much new work went into this figure. I really like it a lot. I thought the face sculpt came out looking really good. It looks like Elizabeth Olsen to me. She looks pretty, very well articulated figure. I really like this piece a lot. I had to put her in my top 10. Now, at first I thought I put this figure at number 7 because I really liked the figure, but now I'm starting to realize that I just relate to the Jackal a lot with me having such hairy arms, and so does that figure right over there. But man, this is another recent release that I had to put in my top 10 list. I really like this Jackal figure a lot. Of course, I'd mentioned in my Sandman Build-A-Figure review that I did put this at number 1 for my Sandman wave, and I had to include him in the top 10. I just really love the sculpt on this, and I love the articulation. I think it's a great figure. And at number 6, I got Miles Morales over here, and the reason why I chose Miles Morales over the Ultimate Peter Parker is because I have been wanting a better Miles Morales figure for my Marvel Legends collection for a long time. I'm more stoked about having this figure added to my display than the Ultimate Peter Parker, especially because he's dead and everything, and we have our all-new, all-different Avengers. And this character has been growing on me more and more as I've been reading. I really like the figure a lot, too. I mean, just talking about the figure itself, he comes with some great articulation. I do miss the armpit joints over here, but we get calf rotation and we get the interchangeable head and a ton of interchangeable hands. I mean, both the Ultimate Peter Parker and the Miles Morales figures are very good, but I had to put this Miles Morales figure in my top 10. Getting a Marvel Legends MCU Falcon is something that I have been wanting for a very long time. Ever since the Captain America Winter Soldier movie came out, I've been wanting one, and I'm glad that Hasbro held off on that figure and gave us the Civil War version instead. I am very pleased with this figure. I love that wingspan. Very cool wingspan. Very good articulation on this figure. It looks like Anthony Mackie. I just absolutely love this piece. We also get the Red Wing and all that. I guess the biggest downfall is that he doesn't come with his own guns, but Hasbro was prepared. They did give him trigger fingers on both hands, which I thought was very smart. I love the articulation on this figure. I just thought it came out looking really good. I really love this piece a lot. I had to put him at number 5 on my top 10. 'Cause I'm the Juggernaut, bitch! I love this figure. This was a great Juggernaut figure delivered to us from Hasbro. They did such a fantastic job on this piece, man. I'm very pleased with the articulation for the most part. There are some issues that I do have with it, like the ankles can't turn up as much as I'd like them to, and there's not as much paint detail as I'd like to see and things like that. But really, I think it's a very solid Juggernaut, very fun to pose. I took a lot of pictures of this guy. I really liked it. The only reason why it's number 4 on my list is probably because I still really like the Marvel Select Juggernaut and the previous Marvel Legends versions, but this one's still very good. It's just that there's a lot of Juggernauts out there and it's really tough to compete with the previous releases. But this guy, just on his own, I think Hasbro did a great job. Definitely one of my favorite figures from the year. I think I was fair enough giving him a number 4 spot. I really dig this piece. Hey everyone, I lost my mind when I saw the Spider-Man in the cinematic universe in that trailer for Civil War earlier this year. So much to the point where I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was just like, wait, what? And then to shortly after get a Marvel Legend Spider-Man for my MCU collection, oh man, it made me so happy. I'm very pleased with this figure. There are complaints, of course. You have the sculpted in cobwebs that people don't like so much, the lack of interchangeable hands, but the articulation on this figure I thought was very well done, very well made, very articulated piece, and it does look very cool. I really like this Tom Holland Spider-Man. And the number 2 spot goes to Absorbing Man. I love this figure. I think Hasbro just killed it with this piece. We get all kinds of great paint shading right there on these interchangeable arms. I love the 2 head sculpts that we get for this guy. I thought it was a very good figure, man. I was very, very pleased with this, especially because the 2 previous Absorbing Mans were a bit weird. The very first one kind of looked a little bit creepy and everything, but had some very cool articulation and interchangeable pieces. And then the first Hasbro version was so weak. By the way, little short Prime fun fact that the Hasbro Absorbing Man, the very first one, was my very first Marvel Legend review.
Pinche Hasbro has this.
But anyway, going back to this guy, I was super stoked to get him. I was very happy to have it, and I just got lost in time posing this figure around in all kinds of displays. I just love this piece. I do have my little gripes about him. I didn't like the color of the original Wrecking Ball that he came with. I had to swap this out with the Pile Driver one. The legs do get a little bit loose on you, but for the most part, I absolutely love this figure, and I was super excited to add him to my collection. Welcome to Canada, bub. I love this figure. As you may already know from seeing my top 10 action figures of 2016 video, that this Marvel Legend Wolverine would make the top spot, as he was my number 2 figure of the year overall. Of course, he's going to be my number 1 Marvel Legend of this year. I love Wolverine. Wolverine's definitely one of my favorite superheroes, and I absolutely love this figure. I just didn't expect Hasbro to give us such a good Wolverine figure. I mean, we've already received some good Hasbro Wolverines in the recent past, but getting a brand new mold over here for this figure, oh man, such a great piece. Now we do have some reused legs. I don't think these legs are reused at all. I feel like all of this is 100% brand new, and I love that Hasbro gave us the interchangeable hands. As you can see right here, these aren't the claws that the figure came with, but the fact that you could swap out the claws and you get this great articulation. Yeah, he's missing some paint. I wish he had a little bit more paint, but damn, I just absolutely love this figure. A great Wolverine. It's just, oh man, it's just perfect. Oh yeah, I did have this issue with the hands popping out on mine a little bit easy, so it's kind of funny to me. I love complaining about figures as I praise them all at the same time. That's my life. So those are my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2016. Again, a great year for Marvel Legends. So many awesome Marvel Legends this year. It was so difficult to make this list, and I challenge you to make a similar list based off of characters that have brand new body molds for your top 10 list. So go ahead and leave a comment in the description below with your top 10 Marvel Legends with new body molds. I'm pretty sure I followed my own parameters over here. I don't think we have reused parts on these figures. If anything, maybe the legs on Wolverine, but I doubt that. I'm pretty sure everything's brand new that I've chosen from this top 10 list. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't already. In a minute, there will be a subscribe circle for you to click on. And if you have not yet hit that notification bell and you're already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that. And also, I will ask you guys to do me a favor and let me know what your favorite moments of 2016 were on this YouTube channel. I'm going to do a best of 2016 video. So if you could lend me a hand, please go ahead and let me know what were your favorite moments of 2016 on the Shartimus Prime YouTube channel. And I'm going to do a compilation for the best of Shartimus Prime 2016. Anyway, stick around, you guys, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Rashad in your face. I said Rashad in your face. I said Rashad in your face. I said Rashad.